guys, today I have a what's in my carry-on bag, and this one is a little different from other ones that I've done because this time I'm not going on a cruise or somewhere where I really care about what I look like and stuff like that. This one is on my way to Disneyland to run the Disneyland half marathon. So just a little different. So I am going on 2 planes. Luckily I live, well, just kind of north of Seattle, and I'm flying down to LAX, Los Angeles. So really it's not that far. It is I leave at 6 a.m., 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 hours of travel, which isn't bad because when I go to Florida it's like 12 hours of travel anyways, but still. So I first take an empty water bottle, completely empty, and I fill it up when I get to the airport. Now I will have to clear customs in Seattle because I have a layover in Seattle, and then I'll probably have to go through the security again, so I'll have to empty it in Seattle before I go through it, but then I'll refill it again. I want to make sure I stay hydrated, especially before a run. I mean, staying hydrated when you travel is important all the time, but yeah, I'm going somewhere where it's a lot hotter than it is and I have to run, so I really have to make sure on the trip down and when I am in Disneyland in the parks, because I have a couple days of vacation before I run, I just have to make sure I stay hydrated. So that's that. So this is going to stick in the pocket on the outside, just so also when I go through security they can see that it's empty. They don't have to take it out. So because it is like a running trip, I don't really care about using a trendy bag. In my last one I think I was using my Coach kind of shoulder bag. This is just all about what is easiest, and I have a lot of stuff to pack in my carry-on on the way down. On the way back up, most of this stuff gets to go packed in my checked bag, but on the way down I need to have it in my carry-on. So I have learned the hard way with my checked bag getting lost last year that you pretty much have to pack everything in your carry-on that you want to run in. So that's what I have. I'll start with the big pocket because that's kind of most of my running stuff. Well, I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like that. So on the top I just have a pair of shorts. I leave at, well, the plane leaves at 6 a.m. I have to get at the airport at around 4:30 in the morning, and it's really cold here in Victoria still, so I'm traveling in long pants, but as soon as I get to LA it's hot, and since we're getting in early so I can go to the expo to buy stuff for my run, well, in memory, or like to remember it, because for the Tinkerbell half marathon we were too late to get anything. We're going to be going right to the expo from the airport. We're going to just drop our bags off, but we don't get to check in yet. So pair of shorts that I'm going to change in at the airport. So that is that. And then, as all runners travel with their shoes in their carry-on. So that's right, when it comes to running a race, you do not want to have to buy new shoes to break in the day before when you have to run a half marathon. So traveling with my shoes, I also have, just because, I mean, this is taking up space anyways, I might as well stuff it. So I have 2 of my running pairs of socks, so that's in there. And then I also have some snacks. Now this is for the plane, but if I get hungry, but again, I can tuck in here. So I just have granola bar, a Cliff Bar, and then Kirkland chocolate granola bar. This is for Dan if he wants it. And then, yeah, this one is a little blueberry crisp. And then I got these little nut clusters, no peanuts, because obviously you never know who you're going to be sitting near on the plane. It's not fair to have peanuts, but it's like almonds, and yeah, there's probably a little bit of sugar and sweetness in it, but it's still just a nice cluster of nuts as a little pick-me-up. Because hopefully we're going to be able to have breakfast in Seattle because it'll be around 7 a.m. But just in case, I need to have something to eat. So those nicely get put in a little bag. And I just have a book. I went to the library. I like reading girly material when I go on vacation. So this is Sugar and Iced, I don't know, mystery book, girly mystery book that seemed kind of fun. And then one of my costumes. So this year I decided to only put 1 costume in my carry-on. This is the one that I have spent, I actually sewed, versus the other one it's just a blank tank top and a sparkle skirt that actually last year I bought at the expo because I wasn't sure if I was going to have my costume in time, and I ended up really loving it, so I've run in it before. So if all else fails, I can either run in this for my 10K or I can buy something at the expo. But I made this costume, so I am for sure gonna wear it even if my costume gets lost or my bag gets lost. So you'll see it in my vlogs, but basically my running shirt that I adapted and made little Cinderella sleeves, and I have Cinderella poofs and a running skirt. So yes, I have my full costume as well as my sports bra in here, and then I have it in a Ziploc bag, and I suck the air out just to make it as small as possible. So those are my main things that sets this bag aside from when I just go on vacation any other time, but I'll show you what's in the rest of my stuff as well. So right here I just have cords and other chargers. I have 2 of these extra chargers for iPad and iPhone, and then the cord that goes with it, some headphones, extra headphones, and then my iPhone charger as well, and I have a pen too. So that's it for the big pocket. Now I'm very lucky that I got to borrow Dan's backpack instead of my small running one. So actually it has a separate compartment at the very back for a laptop, which is good because my laptop slim case is busted, and yeah, so this just got to go in here. Oh, that's my laptop there. I'm gonna be very busy, but I'm vlogging it and my phone doesn't have enough data or have enough storage space, so I have to export each day's onto my laptop every day in order to take more footage. So that's why I had to bring my laptop. So then in the next pocket, oh no. Oh my god, there's another pocket. Wow. Okay, so nothing in the next pocket. This is an awesome backpack. Okay, my backpack, my other one has 2 pockets, and that's it. No, not even. 1. Oh no, it does have 2. Anyways, this is 4 pockets. So then in the very front pocket, actually it's not the front, but I'm not putting anything in the very tiny front pocket. So I have, it looks like that. So I have a couple of toiletries. Not really. Again, it's not an overnight flight, but yeah, I still have a couple things. So I have a baby deodorant, just because I'm not going to be able to go to the hotel before walking around, and I may need to freshen up my deodorant. Don't necessarily like this one, but it was the smallest one I had. And then just in case I'm shiny, I have a little compact. Again, this isn't my go-to one. I don't necessarily like this oil one. I use the regular one. Where is that? I use these ones. But for on the go, it's fine. And then a big thing, hand sanitizer. So I have another one in my checked bag that I'm going to take along with me when I'm in the parks because I do not want to get sick. But definitely hand sanitizer on the plane. I'm constantly sanitizing my hands. There's just so many germs that go around on planes. A little bit of Bonine motion sickness pills. I don't usually get motion sickness, but you never know if it happens to be a very bumpy ride. 2 lip balms, 1 regular one with SPF. Again, not that you need SPF on the plane necessarily, but as soon as we land, gotta use the SPF. I'm so prone to getting cold sores from the sun, so yeah. This is just a lipstick. Honestly, this was still in that little bag, travel bag from when I went down to Mexico. So I'm like, I'll leave it. And then, oh, a peso. Okay, there are 2 pesos. Don't necessarily need that with me. And then I just have some extra hair elastics, and then a little fresh nap as well, just a little wet or moist towelette. So even though, yeah, the liquid technically is the only thing that needs to go in this Ziploc baggie that has to be separate when I go through security, because it's liquids, but I just keep everything here just to make it easier, and I've never had them complain like, why do you also have your compact in there? So that's the way I do it. And then I have my sunglasses. So when I land, these will probably go on my head then, but up until that point, obviously at 4:30, I don't need that. I have my passport with I printed off my boarding pass card from online because I did check-in. I have a pen, because actually I have my second pen because I have to do my customs declaration for. And then in little pocket I have breath mints, Frisk, gum, and then this is just some tissues in case I need to blow my nose. And then I have my wallet, lots of stuff in there, and then my iPad with some movies on it let's see which movies I am going to be watching. I have 3 episodes of the, well, I just labeled it Great Baker, but it's the British Bake Off Championship or something like that, anyways. And then I also have Hot Pursuit, Minions, and Trainwreck, so that's on my iPad. And then on my phone I have, well, I have like my own music to listen to, but then also for podcasts I've been listening to the Food Heals podcast. It's all about like eating clean and healthy and vegetarian, and I've talked about it already in my What I Ate Wednesday video from not too long ago, so you can get more information on that. But yeah, so that's going to be listening to as well, because each podcast is about 45 minutes or so, so excellent. That's like the whole length of the first flight down to Seattle, and I like double checked, I like put it on airplane mode. You don't have to be connected to Wi-Fi because it's downloaded now, so that's good. And I think that's it for what I have. Yeah. Sometimes just interesting seeing what other people have, and then when I come back, obviously I won't have my runners or my costume, so then it'll be just more space, and honestly the bag is very heavy, but the main thing is that my runners and my laptop make it heavy. Yeah. So that's it. Hopefully you found this exciting and interesting. Sometimes we just enjoy watching the most random things. I love watching people's what's in my bag or what's in my carry-on videos, or like organization videos and things like that. It's just fascinating what other people do and how people do things. Anyways, that's it for today, and yeah, make sure you go to my vlog channel, Christy TV 300, if you want to see my Disney vlogs for my Disneyland trip, and then also the Disney 10K and half marathon, because I vlog when I run to some extent. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.